don't practice your pieces enough, then on stage you're thinking about, what note comes next, or I better worry about this shift, or, those kind of physical things, or, physical, technical, memory, but you just have to practice enough that your muscles become automatic, that your body is playing the piece whether you're thinking about it or not. And so instead of thinking about the notes, thinking about the technique, all you have to do is just think about the music. And you can just enjoy where the music is going and try to feel that as intensely as possible and do your best to communicate it to your audience. But if you're not prepared or even over-prepared, then you won't be able to get inside the music as fully out on stage because you'll have things to worry about instead. Actually, I started violin lessons when I was 3 and gradually built up my practice hours. I started homeschooling when I was in 3rd grade, which I don't know if that's the same in your system. About age 8, I started doing my academic work at home, so it took a lot less time. So that allowed me more time to practice. From the age of 11 to 17, when I completed my formal training, I did 8 hours a day of personal practice every day, not including rehearsals and coachings and lessons. And the great thing about the homeschooling is I still had plenty of time left over for a social life, even with those 8 hours. I guess it's like training for the Olympics or something. But ever since I've been, touring and recording and leading a professional life, things are much more erratic. With one day you're at the airport and then the plane is delayed, and then you have a rehearsal, and then you have an interview, and then you have to get some dinner, and then although it's 10 o'clock, I haven't even practiced. So I try to get in at least a few hours every day, even if it's with my practice mute or just grabbing a few minutes here or there. I've been playing the violin, probably at least 6 hours a day for the past couple of weeks, just because of the extra preparation with the Bach.
I have to say she doesn't sleep a lot.
No, I sleep a normal amount. I go to bed really late, but
She
I wake
sends
up.
me emails at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but I never wake up. I never wake up before 10. Yes.
I'm sorry if you don't mind me asking, but how old are you? Because you look really young, but you're really good. So.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Well, I don't mind looking older because with age comes wisdom, supposedly. So. But in any case, I'm 32. It's no secret. I actually have my birth date right on my webpage because as someone who's very dedicated to music history, I believe in facts. Yes, other people.
What would you say is the best part about your job?
The best part about my job. Oh, there are so many best parts. I really feel lucky to be able to live the life that I do. Of course, playing all the different music that I get to play is absolutely amazing. Playing Schoenberg last night and Bach tonight, and then Schubert next time I'm here, and just so many different composers from different periods and different countries and different styles, different emotions, and just indulging in all of that stuff is just so lucky. People say, do you have a hobby? I say, I don't need a hobby. I'm playing music all day and I get paid for it. But then there's the extra things, playing with different musicians is always very interesting. Even if you don't agree, just that conflict can even be, help you to hone your own ideas a little bit more strongly. But of course, usually we don't disagree, and then it's just being inspired by your colleagues and learning new things all the time, never stopping learning. But then the extra musical things, getting to meet new friends and visit old friends. I never really have to say goodbye to anybody because I figure I'll be back in that town again in a few years along the way. Getting to see parts of the world. This year I'm going to be traveling to Asia and Africa and Europe, and I've gone to New Zealand in the past, and of course all over North America, etc. And I get to do that for my work,